Explain the joke. All right, settle down. Mr. Frightful has brought a rather delicious specimen for everybody to experience, which I will read now. I bought the world's worst thesaurus. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible. Okay, so what is a thesaurus? This is at the very nub of the joke here, you see. So a thesaurus is rather like a dictionary, in that it is a list of words. Just keeping an ear out. It's a list of words, and unlike a dictionary, it doesn't define each word in turn alphabetically. It was that old joke, I just finished reading this wonderful story called Dictionary. It's about an aardvark that ends up in a zoo. But we're not doing that joke, we're doing this joke. So what a thesaurus does is it gives you homonyms for for words. That is to say, it gives you words of a similar, adjacent, or identical definition to the word that you look up, you see. So in this case, were this a good thesaurus, Roget springs to mind. Roget is probably the go-to sort of example of a thesaurus, but lots of other thesauruses exist, obviously. But yes, if you were to go to Roget and look up terrible, you would find a whole list of other adjectives such as awful, horrible, ghastly, etc. And perhaps there'd be it would be broken down in different emphases, but that was essentially the crux of it. So here, Mr. Frightful is telling us that he's bought the world's worst thesaurus, you see, and as if to demonstrate how terrible it is, he can't come up with another adjective for terrible, you see. It's the thesaurus has failed him in supplying him with further adjectives to describe how terrible this thesaurus is, and that circularity leads to a humorous response. So, Mr. Frightful, have I explained that joke to your satisfaction, sir? Homonyms. I think homonyms. I'm going to be very embarrassed if homonyms ain't right. We're just going to sit here until either Mr. Frightful answers or I get shot in my little blue ring. And I don't want to get shot in my little blue ring. Aren't homonyms the same word with different meanings? Oh, that might be it. Cinnamon, yes, absolutely. Synonym, yes. Which is also a delicious spice, of course. Yes. I think you did very well. Didn't even need a diagram. I know, yeah, we didn't, yeah. I mean, I could draw a book, but that's not going to get us very far, is it? Okay, so we shall return to the game. Yes, that's what we'll do.